What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to be making a really simple recipe as usual today. This is actually stuffed summer squash. My own recipe. I just kind of took some things that I had in the refrigerator and decided to slap them together and stuff the summer squash. You could also do this with zucchini. It'll work just fine. And you can use different kinds of meat. I'm using ground beef today. You could certainly use turkey or anything else. So first you cut both ends of the summer squash or zucchini. Then we're going to cut it down the middle. And we're going to remove the flesh, the seeds like so. We're going to create like a canoe shape. We just want to leave that outer layer so we can place our ground beef in it. And I'm doing basically 3 medium-sized summer squash, and I'm using 1 pound of beef to make this recipe. You could use the flesh to do other recipes also. You can cut it up and add spice to it, and you can actually use it like in omelets, or if you're making like a beef stir fry, it'll add a little bit of consistency to your dish. And it's also a good way to get some extra vegetables in your diet. Okay, guys, so now that I have removed the flesh from the 3 summer squash, we're going to take them over and blanch them for 1 minute in boiling water. So basically I have a pan of boiling water over here, and I'm going to put my timer on for just 1 minute, and I'm going to blanch my summer squash for 1 minute in boiling water just to soften them up. So now that our summer squash is blanched for 1 minute in the boiling water, we're going to take it out and place it in a baking sheet. Okay, guys, so the next step is we're going to make our stuffing for the summer squash. We got here 1 pound of ground beef, and I'm going to put it on medium and cook it for about 10 minutes. Until the fat dissolves and it's cooked almost all the way through. Then I'm going to drain some of the fat and add some of my seasonings in it and salsa, and then we're going to put it over the zucchini. Okay, guys, so the next step is we're going to add some of our flavoring, some of our seasonings to our ground beef stuffing. And next thing I'm going to add is a half of diced a small onion. Here I have some of my homemade garlic paste. I've been using this just the last couple of recipes. I actually just figured I use so much garlic, natural garlic, that I would take the garlic and puree it in the mixer and add some olive oil and a little bit of Himalayan sea salt and make this so anytime I need a seasoning, I need garlic, I don't have to be chopping you know, cloves of garlic and making the whole house smell like garlic and do all that extra work. So I'm going to add about a teaspoon of my garlic puree. If you guys don't like spicy, you don't really have to add this, but I love spicy, so I'm going to add about a half a tablespoon of sriracha. And you guys can use any other hot sauce that you like. Just using this. I have here some of my favorite salsa. Is Wild Oats Tequila Lime Organic Salsa. And this company's making some really great, affordable, organic products. There's a whole bunch of them, and they're all sold at Walmart. So they're pretty easy to find. They make some great dressings that I've used in other recipes, and seasonings and all kinds of stuff. So I'm using about a half a cup of salsa. Just a little bit of Himalayan salt, about a pinch. Then we're going to go ahead and stir all of our ingredients together. And I wish you guys could smell this right now. It's just the garlic, that garlic paste. It smells so incredible, and with the onion sauteing, it's really, really good. So basically we're just going to leave that for another 5 minutes at medium-high heat, just to blend together. Okay guys, so now our meat mixture is completely cooked, and what we're going to do is we're going to take about 2.5 ounces and put it in each of our summer squash wedges. And one of these squash or 2 wedges is enough for one person to eat and be pretty full. I know I can eat, and for me it actually makes me feel satisfied. Another thing you could do also is you could actually prep these ahead of time. You know, let them cool off. Put the cheese on top of them when they're cool, and refrigerate them, and don't bake them until you need them. They stay well for a few days, at least 3 or 4 days. You can keep it in the refrigerator before you actually cook them off. So you can make, you know, enough for a couple of days and just cook them when you need them. I'm pretty sure that would keep pretty well in the freezers too if you decided to make them and then freeze them. It would be very convenient. Okay guys, so now that you stuffed all of these, what you're going to do is I have some sliced low moisture mozzarella cheese here. You guys can use shredded cheese or any other kind of cheese you like. This is just what I had in hand. And I'm going to place about 1 slice above each one of my pieces of squash. I guess if I wasn't such a lazy cook, I probably could have shredded these first, but this will work just fine too for the lazy cooks like me. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take our squash and we're gonna place it in the oven, preheated oven at 350 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes. Our squash is pretty soft already, so it doesn't need a lot of cooking. This is mostly just to melt the cheese and to blend everything together and give it a little bit more cook time to finish it off. 350 degrees in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. Okay guys, so it's been 15 minutes. And our stuffed summer squash is ready. There you have it. Perfectly moist. The cheese is melted. It's cooked all the way through. Very soft the outside, but not not gushy or overcooked. These are perfect to eat just like this. You don't really need to add anything to it. You got your vegetables, you got your cheese, and you got your protein all together. And it's a delicious recipe, simple to make. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and remember to stay tuned to more recipes every week, and subscribe, and please share the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one.